What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on the DIY Car Guys channel. So in today's video we have a Ford Fiesta Mark 7 2012 plate. This one is. Don't mind the radio, I am in the process of replacing the stereo because the radio is not working. Before I do that, I just wanted to show you guys a few ways on how to reset the radio. So what we do is start the car, and passenger, please close your door. So here we have Ford audio, sorry, and nothing happens when you press the buttons. So a few people are resetting it in a way where you press this and this together. This is one way, however, most of the time, yes, it resets it, but it doesn't fully work. So no matter how long you do it for, most of the time it doesn't work. There's potentially half or 25% of the time it may work to reset the radio. However, in this case, it doesn't. So again, you may be resetting the radio for several reasons: radio not working, Bluetooth not working, or whatever the reason is. So the other way is to essentially disconnect the battery at the front on the bonnet, which again, the disadvantage of that is everything gets reset, not just the radio, but you get your settings, your time, all of that does get reset, which means you're going to have to reset them again once it's done, which is not really convenient. So the other way to reset the radio is to go under this here, open up the dashboard as such. So let me show you how to do that. Let me just turn the car off. Don't mind the mess, guys. So how you do that is press on either side, and if you zoom closer here, you can see there is a little clip there, and that's the same on both sides. So what we do is press on both sides here and take it out. So once you do that, you should see the fuse box on the back. As you guys can see here, this goes all the way down, and where is it gone? Yeah, you see the fuse box here, and I'll show you guys the diagram. It is different on all the cars. So some cars, the fuse box may have a different layout depending if you're in the UK, European country, international. So the fuse box diagram will be different. So the best way to go about it is go online, type in Ford Fiesta, whatever the year is, and look at the diagram and pull out these fuses. Once you pull it out, turn the car on for about 30 seconds to a minute, turn it back off, put the fuse back in. If it's, check the fuse if it's broken or not, and if it is, obviously replace it, and if it isn't, put it back in and turn the car back on and see if that changes things, if it makes it work again. However, if it doesn't, depending on what the issue is, if it is a stereo radio issue, I am making a video on that, so that should all be already out on my channel, so make sure you go check it out if you guys are having that issue. But yeah, there is also a fuse box at the front under the hood, which I've also made a video on that regarding where the fuse boxes are on a Ford Fiesta, but you guys can check that out on my channel. But yeah, these are a few ways on how you guys can reset the radio on a Ford Fiesta Mark 7 2009 onwards. Is pretty much the same. And again, this option here may not work. So the other option is to do it on remove the battery and plug it back in. However, that resets everything. And the other option is, as I showed you guys, replace the fuse or just take out the fuse and put it back on. And majority of the time, the audio fuse will be here. I'll show you guys online, a version online on what that could be. So I'll show you guys that in the next slide. But yeah, if this has been helpful, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. But again, this is not the end, because I will be showing you guys how the fuse box works and what you could potentially remove and reinstall. So this specific diagram is for my car, so the 2012 Ford Fiesta passenger compartment. So yes, it matches up with what I can see. Scrolling down here, it gives you guys exactly what each number fuse and what the amp rating is. So my specific one or issue that I have is the radio, which is F10 15A amp, and it says radio, sync module, and the GPS module. But if you guys can find anything else that's anything to do with the radio, stereo, audio, then it is good to take it out and put it back in. So if we scroll down here, at the moment there's nothing else that I can see. There's a driver window, ignition relay, and all of that stuff have nothing to do with the radio. Scrolling down here, we've got the engine compartment, which is unlikely to have anything to do with the radio. Most of it would be inside. Yeah, as you guys can see, there's literally nothing to do with the radio. So yeah, The fuse for the audio or radio would be inside under the dashboard that I just showed you guys, and for this specific one it was F10. So here we have it. But as I said earlier, different countries have different fuse boxes and the way they look, so make sure you go online, have a look and see which one is the correct one, the correct fuse, because if you remove the wrong one, something else may switch off and yeah, it might just get a bit confusing. So make sure you got the right one, and yeah, that is pretty much how it works. And that is the end of the video. Make sure to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel. Any questions you guys may have, make sure to comment them down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Until then, take care and peace.